important to share tonight. This story will wow you. Okay. I'm Vivian Rimal, mom of three. Yeah. I live in Ireland, health and wellness coach. So tonight we are sharing our stories. So I want to bring on board my guest tonight to tell us her name. And I'm interviewing and both of them. See this couple, our couple. So look at how sweet it sounds. Right. Yeah. Boss Lady Lina, introduce yourself.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. So, good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday, hump day, whatever they call it these days. We're midweek. As Boss Lady Vivian just introduced me, my name is Lina Kawalia. I am 32 years old. I am Mrs. Kawalia. Obviously, I've got my husband over here. And I'm very proud to say that I'm a wife to an amazing man. I'm a mom of two, to a 9-year-old, a 3-year-old. And I've been a part of the Juice Plus company now for 7 years. I am the presidential marketing company. Top position. I'm very proud of that. And also part of the Millionaires Club, where I have been able to accumulate £1 million.
Oh my God.
Money, cash, like commission, not bonuses, nothing. I think it took me 4 years within the company, so it's a beautiful, beautiful statement to make. And yeah, like I said, I'm really excited to be here. Hopefully, whatever I have to say can encourage you on a bigger platform, that you also deserve a part of this.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. And guys, the reason why I brought this couple tonight, oftentimes, especially people from our community, they will say, oh, this is for women. Yeah. So I'm glad that Andrew is here tonight with his wife. So Andrew, introduce yourself to us.
My name is Andrew, also Mr. K. I used to be Lina's plus one to all the Juice Plus events, you know, her little, what's it called?
I don't know.
Sideline?
My sideline.
Yeah, but I gradually also built my business up to international marketing director. I'm doing amazing in the business. Got properties now. I'm a stockholder. I do investments. You know, do my business now before coming to call. And it's actually been an amazing journey. Just starting this business with £50 and progressing over the years. We've been on stage before many times with Juice Plus. We've really enjoyed ourselves. Enjoyed. So many things.
There's a lot.
But the biggest thing we've enjoyed.
Get to that later. We'll get to that later. Back out of the bag yet.
This property, I think. Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. You know, we have a lot of shy men. I believe many of us here, we have this, and there's Tisha, you know, for encouraging them tonight. I know there's men here. Yeah. So, Boss Lady Lina, what year did you join the company?
So I joined in 2015. Yeah, 2015.
Okay. What was your like before joining Juice Plus?
Interesting. He's interesting because he met me right in the struggle. So my life before joining the company, I hadn't met my husband. Yeah, I was a single mom to my biggest son, is around 9. I was working. I was studying, you know, trying my best. They told you a good job, so I was trying to not be that. I think when people hear my story, they always think benefits, and you know, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, unfortunately, I wasn't even eligible for benefits because I was working full time. I lived in a bed sit, so I was temporary accommodation in one room with my son. I was struggling month to month on a level I can't even explain it. From when he met me, I was in thousands of pounds of tax arrears. Every type of arrear I experienced. I didn't know arrears until that point in my life. So it was really trying my best. So that is what life was like before, just as a single mom, trying to do the yeah. That's the most.
Some it's helped me remove the person that is making. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. So tell us, you found it was 2015, right? Yeah. And how has it changed your life?
That question is not that simple because sometimes it sounds like it's not realistic, but it's just been the most told.
Recording in progress.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So in terms of what I just told you to the life that I live now, it doesn't even make sense. It's changed my life financially, it's changed my life physically, the products and my health. It's changed my life financially, it's changed my whole extended family to my mom, my dad, my cousin, home. You know, it's been such an incredible debts, you know, we bought properties, you know, we live in our dream house. We travel when we want to travel. We don't have that financial or time stress. And I think working from home together has been the biggest blessing for me. It's, you know, there's a lot that's happening. He was working at 2-3 jobs. I'm working. I'm also studying. He comes in, I'm going out. When I come in, he's going out. You know what that does to a relationship. You know what I mean? It's like your workmates. You're handover. Yeah, you're just doing handover. Oh, the kids have eaten. And yeah, and that was a very hard time in life. And through being able self-employed and making a very, very comfortable income where we're to month, and also it's made a really big difference. We're different types of parents. I'm a different type of mom. He's a different type of I'm a yes mom now. I'm like, whatever. They're not spoiled. They got but like when they wanted the dog, we've now got a puppy. It's a no problem. The dog, you know, Logan said to us for Zanzibar last year in October. Like, no problem, we booked Zanzibar. So choices have been limitless and endless, and even for us as husband and wife, having that time for each other, times for ourselves. You know, I've got things I'm interested in. Andrew's got things he's interested in. We've got time to do that, and then we come in a very different type of space. So much more that this business can give you. Of course, the bonus structure is there. There's 120,000 positions are endless. I've just told you we've made £10 plus, you know, 7 years, if not 2 now, in being in this business. 7 years, some people will be like, so you've had 7 years before mine. Even before these 7 years that I've had, 7 years, I had nothing to show for it. But I have plenty to show for it, and I love it. I wake up every single day, and I am grateful. Not that life doesn't happen. There's still hardships, but lack of pressure. You don't have that financial pressure. You don't have that pressure. It's very different. You know, your family is okay, you're okay, the children are okay. You know, if you even feel down, you can now go online shopping or go to the shops. You change yourself out, get your nails done. I know it sounds really silly, but it's lifestyle. Yeah, you wake up at school, we do morning routine together, we do afternoon routine together, we're at sport assemblies, the spa. Sometimes midweek, you guys probably go there, but it might be a Tuesday to the spa. We go to the spa, we get a massage, we chill. And I go shopping while he waits. But we also, it's a really different lifestyle. It's not the lifestyle that we have. But that, for me, that's what the business has given me, that peace of mind, my level, and security. Wow. Yeah.
Oh my God. So for you found this business. Teaching job could not give you all that.
Impossible. Possible.
So you going to say to people who keep saying, to, I'm working, I'm busy, I'm busy?
Busy middle name, guys. Single mom. I'm working 30 to 40 full-time student because I had to be at university till night. And the Saturdays. I met Andrew. I was going on the Saturday morning. I would see my son for 1 hour on that bus ride after picking him up from my mum's house. I would build my business. Instead of staring out the window, I built my business because it was a very sad time. There's no mother out there that wants to drop them, and the next time you see them, it's what, 9:30 in the night, 10 o'clock, and they're tired, they're falling. So I built my business so that I could change my story, so I could change my situation. At work, I had lunch breaks. I built my business. In the evenings after work, even the days I did not have uni, I might have been watching reality. I would have been on the phone with a friend of mine complaining about how rubbish our life, watching a film. God knows what I could have been doing, but none of it compared to building my business. We have 24 hours, the same 24 hours. If you see the way I've built my business, and you can tell you, I'm stirring the pot, I'm on the, yeah? You understand? Yeah. I'm going for I'm in the gym exercise, I'm talking to a potential. I can build my business. I can put into my Facebook quickly and write in situations. So when people say they're too busy, I don't think we're all busy. We are all struggling with time. Even now, we're self-employed. I'm telling you, I don't know where the day goes. So are you uncomfortable enough right now where you are to be able to change the situation?
Are you uncomfortable enough to make a change?
That's it. That's the reality. And if you've not got to that point, maybe you need to have a look around. Maybe you need to have a little think in your head. Is this what you visualize for yourself growing up? Where all little girls and little boys dream. What your life would be? You're in university, you're thinking, I'm going to get married, have children, I want career. Is this what you thought it would be? You have a sis, bro. Yeah? Full degree, people celebrate. There was a graduation party. You met the woman of your dreams or the man of your dreams. You've had your children, but you are struggling. You don't time to embrace the blessings. Just what I just said. You've got your party because the bills are coming in. You're fighting about money. Right now, you're a stay-at-home mom. You have to ask your husband to give you money to eat basic things in the house, and it hurts. So do you dwell in that? Do you see an opportunity that where yes, you still get to have the comfort of being a home mom and you can make an income, or if you're working, you still get that, I can leave a job and be able to be there for my family the way that I desire. Both. Maybe you love your career, your passion, but finance doesn't meet the needs, and you have juice plus on the side. You can do that. My theme and my vision is called Live Your Dream Network because we all have a dream. Everybody's dream is valid. Maybe you want to go and travel the world to secure your family back home, and someone else might not understand. Maybe you have a dream car, there's a dream shoe, whatever. Live your dream. That is what for me Juice Plus is like, and that's the thing. I look at my journey over this year. I've got to live out every single dream that my heart has desired.
I think all in all, this is something on the side. What would you do on the pounds? She's PMB plus 40k. Would you put the deposit on the house? Would you buy your dream car? Would you get a Rolex? Going through these bonuses to do more and more. Yeah. And as we get the money, we get smarter and smarter as we go along. If you have a job, you don't have that opportunity to invest your mindset. You end up outside, living for the weekend, buying properties, house, cars, you tied your parents, holidays, gone first class, people are first class. What's that?
With the children, I think it's because the children with the children.
It's because we look smart. Everyone in first class is like 50, 60, 70, you know what I mean? And we're saying that not just for us, but for everyone who looks like kids as well, to see that you can do this. Do you know what I mean? For extra money. You might start spending, but the money you can make thereafter is just...
Yeah, it grows. Everything in life, it grows. You will grow. The same job you're in, whatever level you're at, you started as, just entry level, right? You're doing... That's how it goes, like everything.
Guys, if you're watching from Facebook, you can put it in the chat section the way these couple are holding hands. This is the problem some homes are having. Walk. We're losing our beautiful marriage. Our beautiful husband is now beginning to look very ugly to all. Why fighting all the time? Because he's going in, you're coming back. You're coming back, he's going out. We really need to rethink how can we package our lives again so that we have our beautiful home. So, Lina, you shared about yours, your dad, right?
I'm here.
Are you gone? Okay, yeah. For your dad. Oh my God. Share with us because that is ringing bell in my ears. How many of us here want to buy such car for your dad? Put it in the section. Even if your dad, even if your mom is that you can buy it for your auntie. There's a saying that say in my place, they say follow road, follow those that knows the road. So that's why I'm stuck on her page because I've seen her done marvelous things and constant always on your page just in case you very excited. You bought your dad a Range Rover. Well done. Tell us about it.
Like you're bringing it up. It's close to my heart.
Yeah. I love it when you
okay, but you know what? The Range Rover for my dad for his 50th birthday. And the Range Rover, it's amazing. We paid it outright. It was a blessing. Everything paid off. But the story behind it is purely because that is my dream car. So maybe some people, a lot of people don't know. I wasn't born here. I was 12 years old. But my dad was the epitome of a hustler. So we were living and all I had, waking up every single day to work and sell something. I always tell Vivian, like we've talked about it, where when you go back home for knocking at your door in traffic, that was my dad. They're selling you peanut. That was my daddy. He would do anything. He'd repair cars, he would wash cars, and when he got something, you knew it was a good day because he came home with food, right? So it was always a good thing. And growing up abroad, who were paying for really good education for me, they were helping my mum out. So I was going to a good school. In that school, unfortunately, everyone drove nice cars, Mercedes, back in the day, Mercedes, especially in Africa, children. And I was turning up to school on a bicycle, driving me or pedaling me to school on a bicycle for an hour and a half every single morning to this amazing school in town, in the city centre. And I got teased, I got bullied. You know how children can be mean. You're that age, 7, 8 years. My dad drives a car. Your dad wants a bicycle. And he used to lean back after school. I would tell my dad about it, and he would say to me, Lina, don't worry. one day we're going to be rolling up in a Range Rover. And for years, all I heard was Range Rovers. I knew every type of Range Rover, the engine. That was his dream car. Like, he loved Range Rovers. So for life where I could make that dream come through, obviously we've come a long way, where it is us off. We came here, we've had a better opportunity, but that's one dream he has been able to achieve. And working person, where are you gonna pay off Range Rovers? It's not even that. So I really took pride in being able to make that happen for him. It was one of the best experiences. For me, I would pay that £50 over tenfold. That moment, if you see, I recorded it live. If you watch my Facebook, if you go on my day, and he was like, "Lena, you did this." He was like, "Yeah," and he was like, and I remember saying to him, "Daddy, do you remember the bicycle you used to pedal me to school to?" And he said, "That was our limousine." I was like, "Yeah." The things he used to say to me as a little girl, and it was just the best feeling in the world. And aside from that, I think it was 6 months after buying him the car, I was working.
Oh, Jesus.
One day I
hope you're hearing
him, and I said to him, "Daddy, you've done everything for this family. You've worked so hard. You've been the man of the house. You've been a great example as a man, as a husband, as a father, and I think it's time for you to retire."
Yeah,
he refused. He refused for months. Can you imagine? He was like, "What? My daughter? Me? You're my daughter? To pay me? You're gonna double my impossible? No, I would never take it." He said even if he could triple it, I wouldn't take it. My dad, COVID came around, guys. And my dad worked in an environment where COVID was going crazy at that time. So he gave in and he said, "You know what? A lot of people are coming off sick. Let me take time off. It's okay. Let me take your offer." So we were able to pay him double what his job was paying him. And I'm going to tell you a story. Sorry to go off on a different level. During that time, my dad did not work for a year. He's happy, he's living, he's traveling. They had an amazing life with my mom. He's free, he's got all the time. And unfortunately, he got COVID. He caught COVID and it hit him really bad. It hit him so bad where there was 5 separate times we had to call an ambulance because he was going. And every single time he went into hospital, they sent him home and they said they've got no oxygen. The last time they basically said he might as well go home and die. There was no bed, there was nothing. And I was at home and I basically collapsed in the kitchen, isn't it? Andrew had to hold me up when I got that phone call. And I got up and I Googled private healthcare, private hospitals in the UK, the top, because they said his lungs were gone, isn't it? He had pneumonia. They're basically saying even his oxygen, his lungs are gone.
They refused him.
They basically refused to treat him because they were like, just go home and die. And I Googled, in that moment, hospitals, booked quick appointment, private hospitals, drove the car, went to my mum and dad's house, carried him into the back. We literally threw him in the back of the car, and I drove to West London, carried him out with the help of the receptionist and put him in. And I said, you can't let him go. You got to help me. At this point, he's not even here. And there was an amazing man. I'll never forget. He was a Greek man. He told me himself, "Fine, we're not supposed to take COVID patients, but it's okay. This is serious." Took it him, and they slapped me with the bill, and I paid it straight away. They didn't have private healthcare. I'm talking thousands. I can't even tell you the bill, guys, because everything is charged. It's private. Slid it in, paid it, and they said I could go and see him. And that doctor said to me, "How old are you?" He said to me, "How old are you? You look like a really young girl." My age, I was 30 at the time. I was like, I'm in network marketing. I've run my own business. I'm self-employed. And he literally rolled his eyes like, all right, but this is a very big bill that you've had to pay. And he said, do you know that you just saved your father's life? Because if you did not bring him here, he'd be alive. And I broke down in tears. I just remember running in that room and hugging him. And I remember sharing like pictures of the hospital when we were there, my Facebook, and trying to be really positive. But it was such a hard time, like faced with that reality of losing your parent. And I think the hardest part for me, guys, if I'm honest with you, I know this is an opportunity for this is business, but I just want to show you what the reality of getting involved in something like this can do. We're not talking handbags. It broke me to tears that if this 11 years ago, guys, my dad would not be here. Where in the world would I be getting minimum £5,000 for his treatment? Consultation. Just the consultations. This is a specialist lung clinic. Where would that have come from? I was looking for £20 to put on my electric. So how would I have saved my dad's life? So when I talk about juice box and I talk about this business and I talk about that £50 and people are listening to small-minded people stealing their dreams, like this, for me, I don't care if this dropped tomorrow. I don't care if Juice Plus did not exist tomorrow. I saved my father's life. And that money came from Juice. I wasn't doing anything but Juice Plus.
And till this day,
he's still going to the point where they told him his heart, he's got issues with his heart. He's private. He gets all the treatment, operations, everything. He's good to go. He's here. He's breathing. I see him. He doesn't have to work. Driving his Range Rover to Kent. They're 2 hours away. He will drive in the slow lane at 30 miles per hour. It takes him like 5 hours to get to us. But he drives and he comes down every week. And just to see me, and we sit and we talk.
The question is, rainy day money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What would you do? What could you do?
What could you do? The worst situation.
Who has that job, that degree, who's proud, do you have anything on the side to help your dad, your mom, your sister, even yourself? Something happened to you. What would you do right now? It's taken, just 3 years, 5 years. Now you're 7 years, we still have rainy day money. You see us on Facebook on holiday doing this and that. But we're still very smart about it. Do you know what I mean? If anything happened, we can do something about it. Yeah. And we're always quick to help other people.
It's all about giving back.
It's something different when you help your own. Do you know what I mean? I remember Lina was like, "Babe, can I take him to private?" I'm like, "Of course." Yeah. Do you know? I'm like, of course.
Yeah, let's do it.
What have we done?
There was no question. We don't need to calculate anything. Yeah. We were just like, "What's wrong with you? Come on." Yeah, because I was like, I can't let him go.
See what poverty can do to us.
This is it. Poverty is big curse. I'm so sorry I went off and we've gone off on a different topic.
No, it's not. It's not. You're on the right track.
Yeah.
Some of us here now.
Yeah, there's a lot I can talk about. I mean, look, we're in our garden. I can now give you a big tour of our garden kitchen. Like, if I turn the camera around, forget the mattress, but we've got sliding doors there. The kitchen is beautiful. I can show you all of that. It's all real, by the way. It's amazing. I love it. But nothing beats quality of life and being able to be there for your loved ones. Do you know what I mean? There's you can have all your heart desires, but until you have to live a life without your person, and it could have been prevented, and it was lack of money, it was poverty, it was lack of resources. I'm not saying just Plus now saves lives, but I'm grateful. I look at my dad every single day, and as that doctor told me, if you did not bring him, he will be dead because the NHS. No offense, we are grateful for you guys, but that's the situation we went through. With basically, they sent him home to his death, and they were very clear about it. Thanks to a simple investment, posting on Facebook. We post on Facebook, guys. Everything I've told you, I'm sure you're thinking I'm there pulling cows on my back. Am I mining? Am I out in the streets? No, we post on Facebook. We live a healthy lifestyle. I've lost 100 pounds. My husband's a personal trainer. He struggled with weight gain. we love the products, we have energy, and we share that, and we get paid to do that. And that's it. It's that simple. The same way you set your alarm every day to go to your job. We get paid. Okay, so let me be honest. We get paid in over. Is what Andrew just said to me.
Andrew, we want to hear that from Andrew's mouth. We want to hear that from Andrew's mouth because men are down.
People talk about the income, getting paid overnight and this and that, but it's really happening for us. We get paid in 30 different countries. Sometimes you get an order. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. You can do anything.
Different countries.
But the order is coming in. You get a potential calling you. Oh, I'm interested in your business. I saw your post on Facebook. I saw your Instagram. I saw your, TikTok information. And before you know it, they're also doing, partners. And you're like, all I did was post on Facebook.
Yeah.
I inspired somebody. That person has now invested in my business, invested in me, and I'm now motivating them to move forward in life as well.
Yeah.
And that just being inspired in that one moment could change your whole outlook on life.
It's simple to build it.
And you start building.
Isn't it? Coming up with it. We're all online though, aren't we?
Yeah.
So kids here talking to us, but we're all online, right? Everybody's on
online.
Facebook, you're on WhatsApp, you're on Instagram, you're on Snapchat. So realistically, you might as well make some money from it. You might as well do it on the side whilst you're there making income. It's not manual labor, guys. It's like literally. When I hear sometimes people were like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know how to sell. I don't know about sales. Guys, I worked with 7-year-olds. Andrew was working in care. We weren't selling anything. It's taking a product, bettering yourself and sharing your journey and inspiring other people. And we are part of a great company that rewards us for doing something that simple every single day. And so much freedom, financial, time, everything.
Wow. So you're 32 years. 32 years and you have earned millions of pounds. Please, guys, can you put it in chat button? I hope we are able to see tonight. Millions of pounds from one company. Some of us have been working so hard, There's the way we say it in Africa. I don't know. You walk like an elephant and eat like an ant. This is her 7 years. 7 years with Juice Plus, and she's now a millionaire. Who would want to become a millionaire? Who is the next millionaire? Put it in the chat button. She has told us all she has been doing. That is Facebook, posting, talking to people. Are you ready to talk to people? Are you ready to change your life? And if you're watching from Facebook, somebody somehow has sent you a message or called you and you're blocking or you're talking trash about the business, I want you to think about it. This is the problem. Some of us, we like to pray too much. We pray, bind all the demons. But sometimes maybe we're even we're the demons ourselves. We are blocking. Yeah. Like you go to church, we pray, we ask God for breakthrough, open doors. And here you're seeing something like this. All you need to do is to do your research. Or if you don't understand, Nina, please give me a call. Tell me more about this. Vivian, please, can you share this with me? Tell me more about it. I'm ready. There's a saying that says that, let me remember. Vanity upon vanity. All these things they're talking about is vanity. No, it's not vanity. If you cannot enjoy this earth, how are you going to enjoy heaven that you don't know?
Right.
Vanity upon vanity. No, it's not vanity. Money is good. It's our thinking that is vanity. That we just have, and move forward. I want to buy my dad a trim car, and my dad is late. I believe my dad has a brother. He can drive it. So let's not even think, oh, my uncle didn't do well. So sad, so deceived, because you're Christian. The Bible said that give that gift to that person.
Right.
Or you owe it to yourself. You can drive. Some people might Range Rover. I can easily go there and buy a Range Rover. She just told you the way she bought her Range Rover. She bought it, she paid cash. She bought for her dad. Andrew, oh my God, Andrew's car. Andrew, tell us the name of your car, because your car.
Please, you need to talk to them.
I drive a BMW i8. It's a sports car.
Guys,
It's very exotic.
Please put it here, put it in the comment section, the name, so that our men can go and Google it. This time we are binding all these 7-seater cars, all those cars, we are binding them. We want better cars, you know. Put the name there. Let's we have to upgrade.
Car, guys, let's hear it. What is your dream car?
What's your dream car? Put it there.
For Andrew, it was BMW i8. You know what? Just declare and decree it. You know, if that's me to push you forwards, if that's your dream car for yourself, your family member, whatever your heart desires.
Then maybe
you know what I mean? Let's vision board flowing out with seeing some of what you guys' vision is. Do you want to be a homeowner? Do you want to be a landlord?
Yeah.
You know, you want to retire your parents? Do you want to save £50,000? Do you want to have land back home? Do you want to deposit? Whatever it might be, I would love for you guys to type it in the chat box for us to see it, because at the end of the day, if you don't declare, what do you expect? You need to speak it out loud and just
and do the work.
Do the work and understand you deserve first class. Look at that. You want to fly first class? Why not? Why not? Mansion and investment. Amen. Amen to me. Unlimited holidays. Home owner. That's what I'm talking about, guys. All this stuff is possible. You think we can sit here and talk like this like it was easy? Of course it wasn't easy. But on those days that it's not have to go harder. That's where you have to tap into yourself. Because if you set your alarm to go to work to a boss that you hate, with colleagues you cannot deal with income that does not even your worth, it doesn't even stretch. Are you telling me you cannot wake up every day and get out there on Facebook post and encourage another woman and be passionate to help someone else and be passionate to look at it, all of you guys, first of all, for everything you're doing, because you're all part of my team. Can you imagine being a part of something where you come on, there's 92 people on here, this is not even, I think, 1% of our team, and that is part of my team. So imagine having that level of influence and that level of touching people's lives from a simple yes, from a simple, you know what, I'm going to push this, from a simple, I'm going to wake up every day, good day, bad day.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm gonna set my standard. My standard might be just that's fine. Understand your business. Understand what works for you. I'm not saying do what I do. What I do works for me. Figure out what works for you and set your standards. Right. Work on yourself. Develop yourself. Immerse yourself into this. Immerse yourself into healthy living, guys. I've lost 100 pounds. That's it. That's a whole body. As in, I wake up every day and I look at myself. I don't recognize myself. I feel good. I have no pain in my body. I have energy. I'm up at 5 a.m.
Lena goes to the park and jogs and goes to swings.
Like I walk, I play with the kids. You know, it's interesting to me. Maybe the men will understand, but when I started to properly, you know what, babe? This is really nice because we just get out of the house a lot quicker. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, before you have to change outfit, you put on this dress, this one don't fit, the leggings, on my stomach, on my back, on my arm, or this. And he was like, it was a really stressful moment. And God forbid that you look nice, you'll be like, why are you lying? You know, so because you don't feel good in yourself, right? As women, we can understand that. So immerse yourself in growing to that person. Focus on being the best version of yourself. It's attractive. You're gonna attract people. There's no way you can say I inspire healthy living around the world, but you don't even fit that epitome. I wrote a status today on my Facebook where I said to people, you know what, my excuses were very real. You know, I've just had a baby. I'm really busy with my business. My business was booming. That's when I did IMD, EMD, PMD plus. I think it was like 5 months. I'm there. And I was like, I'm busy with my business, but I don't look like a product of the product. I don't fit the bill. I'm telling people to come and they trust me. So one thing I can leave you guys with is please be a product of the product, because when you look good, guess what? You also feel good. That energy is transferable. You see those customers you're chasing, it's not working. It's not working. Do you think they're stupid? Like, this because you know you're not comfortable in your body.
What we do, we're gonna come out from Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay? We're gonna come out from Facebook so that we talk to the people.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Is that okay? Yeah. No problem. You're fine. You're fine. But before we go, I want you to quickly talk about the event. Are you coming to the event on the 30th? Lena?
Yes, I'll be there. Sorry, I was just I've got private messages coming through.
Okay. Okay. Just a quick one. Talk about the.
No, I'll definitely be there. We've booked our tickets.
So we're having it this month
in London.
London.
No excuse. I know sometimes people say, "Oh, it's outside of London." Honestly, come.
So this time, find out from whoever that invited you to this Zoom so that you can get the right address.
Definitely. Sorry, I forgot my live on Facebook. I was talking business style, but I hope it helps.
No. Yeah, it did. It's really, really good. So we're going to come out from Facebook. Facebook, thank you so much. Wherever you're watching this from, please connect with the person and start today. Thank you all for watching live. God bless you. Bye. All right, we are now home.
I hope you can see us better now because we didn't have the lights on before. Thank you, Konzi. Guys, the link for the event is in the chat box. Get your tickets. If you've bought tickets, you should already have your tickets. You should even have potentials coming in, you know.